U.S. relations with China has been a focal point as President-elect Trump promises tariffs on Chinese goods. But our next guest is highlighting opportunities with India for the U.S. as a strategic and economic partner. Krishna Gupta is Remus Capital founder and CEO, joining us now for a closer look. Good to talk to you today. You know, it's interesting to me that India comes up as an opportunity in the face of China when you think about what the potential is for President-elect Trump's policies. I mean, if there is sort of a blanket tariff, then wouldn't India get caught up as well? I mean, what makes you optimistic about a potential catalyst coming from Trump 2.0?
Yeah, well, first of all, thanks for having me and great to be here. I think India, at the end of the day, there's two major differences with India versus China. Well, I would say three. One is, India is more aligned with the U.S.'s foreign policy. And so I think as the U.S. and as President-elect Trump looks forward over the next few years, he's going to look at India as an ally, and that's going to impact how much he wants to use tariffs to sort of impact that relationship. The second is, the sort of the balance of trade and economies is much more balanced when it comes to U.S. and India. And I think there's less of a concern when it comes to the average American worker, the American corporation, as to whether they can effectively do business with Indian enterprises back and forth. And in fact, I think most of them welcome the opening of these relationships and the flows of capital and talent between the two countries. Whereas with China, I think we have a very different situation where there's a perspective that, hey, our businesses in America are unable to do business on an equal footing in China, and that there's some kind of imbalance in the favor of China that needs to be rectified using tariffs. So that's a second. And the third is, the demographics of India and the stable governance of India put it in a class of one of one. There's no other country and economy that is as vibrant, as large, and as free to do business with as India is today from an American businessman's perspective. And so I think President Trump will look at all of those factors, and I have reason to believe that I don't think he's going to treat India in the same way he treats China.